This is KWJSL, Channel -3 News. This is Emily coming to you live from Kansas territory. Today we're gonna talk to you about popular sovereignty. Back to you, Tom.
Thanks, Samuel. Now, the popular sovereignty is the belief that the state's power comes from its people.
Hello, I'm here to tell you about some of the causes and effects and the information about the northern perspective. Some of the causes were that they needed help with immigration, population, and as well as competition. John Quincy Adams also represented the northern part. Some of their reactions was that it made it possible for new laws to be made for fugitive slaves. The northern perspective led to the creation of what is now the Underground Railroad, and Harriet Tubman was also a big part of the northern perspective. Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. And here's a word from Logan Martinez and his perspective.
I felt that the President and Congress only had powers specifically granted to them in the Constitution, but Northern and Western interests wanted a government who would do more for them and favored expansion of these powers. Sectional differences divided the North and South from the time the Constitution was signed. As America expanded, a third section was developed, or the West, which with their own needs from their federal government. It would take 10 years of fear and hatred for the South sectionalism to expand to the Southern nationalism. Important people in popular sovereignty were Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau.
Rousseau claimed that laws enacted by the legislature can only address the common good of the society's members, and they can only extend the same rights or obligations to all citizens. Thomas Hobbes claimed that the first and only political task was to name an individual or a group of individuals as sovereign. John Locke thought that the social contract was permanent and irrevocable, but the legislative was only empowered to legislate for the public good.
Popular terminology used in the popular sovereignty were the Missouri Compromise and the Compromise of 1850.
Compromise of 1850.
In the Compromise of 1850, the Congress allowed California to be admitted as a free state. The lands attained by Mexico, however, territorial government allowed slavery. Compromise of 1850.
Missouri Compromise.
Because of their location, Kansas and Nebraska seem likely to become free states. Both lay north of 36 degrees north latitude, the line establishing the Missouri Compromise as the boundary of slavery.
The best energy drink you can have.